What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. All right, check it out, guys. We talking about high demands in boxing today. High demands that could prevent us from getting the fights we want to get. But anyway, that's what we talk about today. Welcome everybody. You see what we got in the building. We got Mr. Spoots in the building. What's up with you? 2-fight deal terms agreed. Fury, AJ. Yeah. What's going on, D? Salute to my brother in the chat. What's up, Lewis Sports Network, Soccer Training Club. What's up with your fam? My bro Tim Dub in the building. What's up, Tim Dub? Boxing Monster in the building. What's good with your boxing monster? Willie Williams. What up, Willie Williams? Chin Smoke in the building. What's good with your Chin Smoke? And my man Boxing Finesse. What's up? Salute to you, Boxing Finesse. What's good with you, fam? All right, appreciate you guys coming through. So yeah. So we talking basically high demands in boxing. Going to talk about that card a little bit today too. Last night, I'm pretty sure most of you guys watched that card. We're going to speak about that toward the end of the live. I got a video coming out about that. But I just want to talk about, I want to continue to talk about the future of boxing, the outlook of boxing, Ramik Brown, what's good with you? What's going on with you, man? So, Adrian Broner. I guess we could start off with Adrian Broner. I don't know what's going on with Adrian Broner. I think Adrian Broner might be having a mental breakdown or something, man. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. At this day and time, right now, Adrian Broner must have lost his mind if he believes he's getting anywhere close to $10 million. This guy. Look at this guy here, man. Don't he look destitute? Like he down on his luck? Like, is it just me? He looks deranged, like crazy. Something wrong with him, right? Just look at this guy, man. Adrian Broner is not going to get anywhere close to $10 million. And this is the type of stuff I'm talking about, man. Freaking high demands. Let me drop that link in the chat again. And then you guys want to jump on for today's discussion, guys. Y'all know 4 on the panel. Chop it off at 4 on the panel. El Mincho, what's up with your fam? Appreciate you coming through. Prime Fighting Champions, what's good? What's good with you, my man? Appreciate you coming through. Scott Brown, who would have thought Tune-Up City would be all KOs? Yeah. I mean, it was some interesting fights though. Hey, what do y'all think about the no crowd thing? Because with me, it was just like the UFC, and I was pretty much sure that it would be. Like it was with me for the UFC. Once I got into the first, 30, 40 seconds of it, the crowd didn't even matter to me anymore. You know what I mean? Is that El Jefe, El Mincho? You decided to chill out. El Jefe came with a new. That's cool, man. El Jefe good. El Mincho, El Jefe, El family. You good, dog. You talking Broner when AJ versus Fury financial deal is done? Yeah, the financial deal is done, man. Okay, so that's the day. Okay, so the financial deal is done. Y'all want to talk about that? Should I just change the title? Would y'all rather talk about that? You know what I mean? Yeah, I seen that, but I wanted to talk about that, but a little bit later. See, the thing with that is, that's not, I don't want people to start jumping the gun like that means that the fight is going to happen. And we got all of these fights ahead of us, fights that will happen. We know that's going to happen. I don't want people to jump the gun about that. The financial deal is done. Okay, they agreed to terms. Ain't nobody got any money yet. Y'all know money don't come until the fight's made. Has the fight been announced? No, they announced the financial terms have been basically agreed upon. I didn't really want to move too much on that. Let's see what happens with Wilder. So the financial terms have been agreed upon. What if Wilder slips that right hand in there? Bah! Take that belt off of Fury. Is it going to be a rematch with Wilder and Fury? Because you know Wilder's not going to go fight Joshua. Right? So should we jump the gun and start getting all excited about Joshua and Fury because they say the financial deal is done? To me, that's really just saying that the financial terms have been agreed upon. So if y'all really want to talk about that, that's to me, that's all that that's saying, that the financial terms for this deal have been agreed upon. And that's pretty much as far as I want to take it. But there's too many variables that lie in between before that fight is announced, before I start getting super duper excited about it. We knew that it was most likely that Fury and Joshua would make that fight given the chance. Not like the foolery that we went through with Deontay Wilder and Joshua's camp, you know, in the back and forth, the 120 to 50 to whatever, who knows what. It was too much. But we knew that this fight would be, you know, a better situation with Fury and Joshua. So I'm not really getting too excited about the whole financial part of it that's done. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they probably say, okay, 50-50, deal. All right, that's done. Now we'll wait for everything else. That's how it probably went with me, 50-50 deal, because Hearn Ben said he was willing to offer both of them 50-50. Fury started yapping off his side, started yapping off his mouth 50-50, and they squashed the deal. So, you know, whatever. That's how I look at it. Luis Puente, what's up? I didn't even read much into it, though. I'll tell you guys that. I just seen a little glimpse of it, and I just decided not to think much on it. Let me drop that link back in the chat real quick. Nick Harmer in the building. What's good, Dr. Mario? What's up with you, Dr. Mario? Appreciate you coming through. Unbiased Boxing Talk and News. He said, yeah, that's Hefe. What's good? What's good, D? Yeah, what's good? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Hefe's all right. Don't nobody kick him out either, bro. Yeah, don't kick him out, man. Yeah, all right. I like no crowd. Some guys came to fight, but overmatched in Tune-Up City. Yeah, it was like tune-up showcase fights. You know, that type of thing that was going on. Ramirez, that fight, man. Andujar and Ramirez, that guy just looked like a deer in headlights in that ring. So, yeah, a lot of tune-up showcase fights. But, I mean, what do you expect, man? Because they can't pay guys a whole lot of money right now. And that's really what today's topic is about. As soon as I get somebody on this panel, it's funny how everybody must be some people scared, you know, I might not be knowledgeable enough to get on this panel. Jump up on this panel, man. It's about giving your thoughts. It's not about how much you know. So y'all don't be afraid to jump up on this panel. And I'm telling you guys this, Lopez Sr. came through yesterday, but guys, I'm like working on a lot of stuff, editing people, getting people on here and a lot of things. So don't be afraid to jump this panel because y'all never know who's going to click that link. I already had 3 people on here. They come sporadically if you're on the panel. I'm locking it down at 4 during this show, though. So y'all keep that in mind. Anyway, Samuel Shaw in the building. What's good with you, Samuel Shaw? So, back to the subject at hand, with the high demand, like, okay, so some situations right now in boxing, you know, high dollar fights basically in boxing. These fights may be delayed, but the delay may prevent us from ever seeing these fights. And that's the problem. Because fighters want money and networks and promoters don't want to pay. You know, sanctioning bodies got to get their cut. They don't care. They want the fights to be made so they can get their cut. But promoters, networks don't want to pay, and fighters, it appears, are not willing to take cuts, even due to the situation. A lot of these fighters are not trying to hear about pay cuts, and that's what's, you know, one of these issues that we have going around. Now back to Broner, when we talk about the situation like Broner, I think like he must have lost his mind, because it's nothing that validated. People had this suspense about Broner for a long time, and I couldn't understand it, like why people didn't give up for him. But he would make fights, and people would be like, if Broner just let his hands go, it's like, bro, he didn't let his hands go in his last 6 fights. What makes you think anything's going to change now? But the allure of the crowd was there. The people still wanted to see this guy for some reason. And so he could sell. And people would pay for the fight. They put him in there with a big name fighter, and they boosted up like Broner really had a damn chance, and he never had a chance in hell. And people would pay for the fight. But now, Broner, not 10 million, not 5 million. I doubt anybody would even be willing to pay you 2 million, Adrian Broner. And so, and it's no appeal. Like, even at this time, and here's why I think Adrian Broner might think he has some leverage, because it's not a lot going on right now. And all of the big fighters, the real big fighters, the champions, you know, they're not, a lot of them are not willing to take less money. This is why Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn and all of them are pushing this thing with fans, because they need enough money to pay the Spencers and the Lolos and the Teofimos and the Joshuas. They need enough money to cover that, and they don't have it. The demand for those fights are high. So I believe that in Adrian Broner's psychotic, I should say, mind, he thinks that this gives him leverage, because they can't really put on the big shows. Then this gives him leverage. But my thing and my problem with Adrian Broner is, what kind of money do you think is floating around out there? Because even if you had some kind of leverage, which it makes somewhat sense to me, it ain't $10 million worth. and how would they even make that money? Like, because it's just pay-per-views. There's no concessions. There's no ticket sale, gate sales. There's none of that. It's just pay-per-view. So how would they even make close to that money to satisfy $10 million? Like, his demand is off the charts. Like, Adrian Broner, go smack yourself. Go, if it's all like that, go hustle like you've been threatening everybody. You're going to go back to hustling. Like, I don't even know why he would say that, if anybody even cared about that. But let me see. Prime Fighting Champion said, hell yeah, that's one step closer to the money. What y'all talking about? Juan Garcia. I'm glad boxing is back. Yeah, I'm glad boxing is back too, El Mincho. Yo, I watched every fight that I could yesterday. I don't know if you guys did. That's why I don't know if y'all could tell I'm so sleepy, because I was up all night working on a video. But I watched every single fight that I could. I had my laptop, both laptops going. Man, I was in heaven last night. I tell y'all that right now. Yo.
What's going on, man? Appreciate it for being back, man.
What's up, El Jefe or El Mincho? What's good?
Yeah, man. I too, you know, it's just a renovation, man. It's a butterfly effect, bro. So El Jefe is gone, but El Mencho is here, man.
El Mencho, that's what's up, dog. It's all good. You know, I ain't never had no grudge. I ain't know it can be. Hashman Boxing in the building. What's good with you, fam? So, what do you think about this Broner character, man, and this demand that he's talking about, going back to hustling or demanding 10 million? Like, the whole thing really is just like, with boxing right now and all of these demands, because I got a couple of other guys that we're going to talk about today. I just wanted to start off with Broner. Everybody knows he's nuts for demanding 10. I was just trying to come up with some type of idea, like, where is he going with this? And the only thing I could come up with is maybe he thinks he has leverage because of the COVID-19 shutdown and things like that. What do you think? What you think about that?
I thought he was trolling, bro. I don't even think he was serious about any of those prizes he was giving out, man. I think he's gonna retire for a little bit and then come back, bum bash a couple fights and retire, call it a day, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't even think that they'll give Adrian Broner $1 million to fight anybody right now at this point because of how things are. Tyson still has to go through Wilder first, then we can talk. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm not getting in on that whole situation with the AJ Fury thing because, man, like I said, one punch could kill all of their whole idea, and those terms are agreed upon. But let's see if those terms are still agreeable if Tyson Fury don't come back with that belt. You know what I mean? That's a big question. Sakib, what's up with you, Sakib? Appreciate you coming through. El Primo in the building. What's good with you, El Primo? T-Tone Toledo. What's up, T-Tone? Boxing Monster said, you be boxing. I heard Samuel Shaw's cousin of a high-ranking member of the KKK. Hey, man. Monster, you crazy as hell, bro. Yeah, well, all right. Well, moving on. Ayob said this AJ stuff real. Bro, like I said, Ayob, I don't know if you just came in or not. Even if it is real, the only thing they're saying, my thing is this, and I'll let you speak on this too. Or El Mincho, I'll let you speak on this too. The only thing they're saying is that the financial terms was agreed upon. To me, that means nothing. That means they agreed that they'll take this split or whatever. And I don't even care what the split is. They just agreed upon the financial terms. The financial deal is done. But that means nothing until the fight is announced. To me, that's how I look at it.
It was just a verbal agreement between two parties, man. It doesn't make it official, but if those two guys keep their words, especially Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn or Frank Warren, I think the fight, it should happen, especially if the Wilder fight doesn't happen or if he beats Wilder in the third fight.
Right. Which most likely he will. Wasee Rahman in the building. He said Broner isn't a bad fighter. He just doesn't live up to the hype at all. Yeah, but he ain't gonna be one significant either right now, Wasee. That's my thing. Like I don't really care about Broner's skills. He's not.
Well, he still got a lot of money fights in him.
Better is over. Like Broner's time to have improved. That's done with. So I don't really care about Broner. He's not worth watching.
No, but he can make 10 million, bro. Like if he gets a contract from the Zone to have at least 3 or 4 fights, he could get those 10 million like that.
He may,
but in one fight, not.
Yeah, not in one fight. Nah, he may be able to. I don't know. Someone may see the allure in him, but I'm not sure. Ryan Garcia already Divas. Yeah, we talking about him today too, buddy. For sure, he's on the list. We're gonna talk about him. Think Cap.
I gotta roast him, bro.
Ryan Garcia is tripping right now. Sorrows 2 times. Big up to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, Undisputed could happen in a lot of weight classes, actually, Zaros 2 times. Hey, Zaros, you ain't been up here in a while. You can click that link. We still got room for 2 more. Whoever want to join the panel, put the link in the chat. Jose Yepes, what's up with you, Jose Yepes? Appreciate you coming through. Make sure I'm getting ready to slide down to the bottom of to catch up with these comments. Wasee said, I'm pretty sure Bob is going to try to make Fury franchise and skip White to fight AJ next. Man, that pretty much is already in the works. And Bob coming out public with it. Suleiman, that's that video. I mean, that live I just did the other day, yesterday, I think. Snakes at work behind the scene. They already working on that, Wasee. Adrian Broner possibly could close 10 million versus Khan in the Middle East somewhere. Maybe. The Saudis, a little 10 million, that's not money to them. That's not big money to them. People might just come out just for the hell of it. Robeisy Ramirez looking decent. Yeah, but look who he was fighting against, Wasee. And he didn't really get any rounds out of him. He popped that kid up. That fight was silly. I don't know, man. we can't.
Yeah, but I don't know if you've seen his past couple fights ever since he lost, bro. Ever since he got with Salas, the trainer, the Cuban trainer, this dude's looking like a killer, bro.
Right. Dr. Mario said I went 5-0, all correct methods. in the prediction league. Yeah, good stuff, Dr. Mario. Good stuff. I didn't even check mine. I haven't even checked mine yet. Raider from LA, what's up with you? All right, guys. So enough of Adrian Broner. Nobody really cares about Broner. Broner, as far as I'm concerned, I'll say this. I think that, all right, baby. I think he's using the leverage of what's going on. He's attempting to do that, but it ain't gonna work. Nobody's gonna pay him close. Like Lawrence and El Mencho said, maybe he could get a 3 or 4 fight deal somewhere. Other than that, I doubt it. Broner is keeping himself relevant social media wise. Ask for crazy money. He's a good fighter, but where's the draw? Yep, exactly. Agreed. Let me slide down. Man, y'all dropping comments fast as hell. I'm way behind. All right, so Man Grow in the building. What's good with you, fam? All right, so guys, moving on. To hell with Broner. Let's talk about this guy here, Caleb Plant. So, Caleb Plant, again, high demand, bro. So he's basically saying, I will take the fight with Canelo now, right? I will take the fight with Canelo, but they gotta come right. Like, bro, how do you feel? To me, like, I don't even think Caleb Plant is in the position to have that type of tone entering a negotiation for a fight with Canelo. When you turned it down one time before, Caleb Plant, how can you come back and like jive, make demands? Because he's not making a demand, but it just seems like he's coming with a certain tone on this fight. Like, I will take the fight, but they gotta come right. To me, Caleb Plant deserves this. Caleb Plant, you idiot. You cannot, you already almost lost the opportunity. To me, I just say take the fight. You don't even say nothing like they better come right. Because what is right, especially at this time, for you to possibly beat Canelo, the biggest fight of your life? Now, what do you think about that? I'm biased. You go first since you're just stepping in the building. What's up with you, fam? I give Caleb Plant a you idiot for that one. What's up with you?
What Caleb Plant is trying to do is like bet on himself, right? He's young. He could potentially have a big fight with Benavidez, but the biggest fight that you can have in boxing around your weight class is Canelo Alvarez. And that's just a fact. You know what I mean? And to tell basically the biggest cash cow in boxing that he has to come right in order to fight you is just stupid, because he doesn't have to come right to fight you, because he could fight multiple other people, you idiot, like you just said. So, and I'm a Caleb Plant guy. You know what I'm saying? I like him as a fighter. I think he's very talented.
Me too.
But I mean, like, he has to get real. The only person that needs to come right is you idiot. Like, come on, bro. You got to come to the table, take the fight, whatever they're offering you. If the fight's at 168, take the fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a potential to beat the consensus pound for pound #1 to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So to beat him, he's also a cash cow that adds the cachet to your whole legacy. Why wouldn't you do it? You got other guys like Bivol that said, hey, I'll fight you and I don't even care about the money split. Let's do it. But you're telling him to come correct? Like, bro, come on, man. You gotta come on.
And then he says, this is what gets me. He says they better come correct. Like, whoa, wait a minute, dude. What do you already blew your chance the first time. Oscar De La Hoya said your chances is blown. You won't see. See, you better be glad that you even have a chance again. And now you're talking reckless again. Like, I don't think he really wants that fight. I don't think he really wants that fight talking like that. What you think about it, El Mencho?
I've been saying this for years now, not for years, for months, bro. Caleb Plant is the most overrated champion in boxing, but I think he's just he's cashing out. He sees it as if I'm gonna lose, might as well be for a big check, man. He knows the end is coming. He knows Benavidez is coming. He knows Canelo's coming, and even the other fights, the other champions at 168, they don't give him as much money as he wants with Benavidez or with Canelo, man. So I think it's just the arrogance of this dude. For years, for months, I've been saying that this dude is arrogant. He's not as good. He's beating up Subway employees, man. So I think it's his arrogance and the mastermind of Al Heyman behind him. It's a mixture of both, and that's what's creating this situation, bro.
Yeah, well, Caleb Plant is gonna be on. He's on the ticket today. Angel Santos in the building. What's good with you, Angel Santos? Wasee says, I think Caleb Plant knows he ain't ready for Canelo. Basically, I feel he believes more time and experience. He needs more time and experience to fight Canelo. He probably does. I tell you that right now. But I don't. My man Joe, I buy houses in the building. What's good with you? I buy houses. What's up with you, fam? Get this smoke. What's up? Get this smoke. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man. So Caleb Plant, you idiot for the day. I'm gonna leave that up there for everybody because Caleb Plant, you know, just to me, just like Albaya said, you can't demand anything, bro. You can't. Like, you take this fight, not only, and we know that they're going to give them decent money, bro. Like, let's keep it real. They're not going to give them BS money. Canelo's locked in with the zone, so they're going to pay him decent money. But you can't start demanding money because not only are you going to get paid decent money, this is a chance to beat Canelo. If he beats Canelo, he's the number one 168 pounder, no?
Yes, he is.
Even if he loses to Canelo, right, it'll still bring cachet to his name. And he lost to a guy who a lot of people think is a pound for pound fighter. There's not a loss in this situation besides the L on your resume. Everything else is a win-win. You get paid high. You fought Canelo. That's cachet in itself, right? Your opportunity to beat a pound for pound fighter. And like, bro, you're defending your belt too. That's all, and legacy. It's all like there's a bunch of W's wrapped in one. I don't see what he is talking about right now.
Yeah. Caleb Plant, you deserve that. You idiot. So you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's I don't know. Maybe like Wasee got a good point too. Maybe he knows but why talk though, Wasee? This is my thing. Like, I think that some of these guys are delusional, Wasee. I don't think it's that, because why even talk? If it's like that, just keep your mouth shut. Don't try to get your name back in the hat. Don't mention it. You know what I mean? None of that. Just be quiet, because
but D, what
them are going to come hunting him down.
What's his highest payday? Like, let's really think about it. Like $1 million, $1.5 million, bro. Like Canelo was offering, I think 4 million the first time. So
yeah,
that's 4 times more than he's ever been paid, bro. So I don't understand where this is coming from. I just think he's pricing himself out. He don't really want the smoke, man.
I believe he may be pricing himself out too. Boxing Monster said Caleb plans the poster child for white entitlement, demanding more than he deserves. I mean, he definitely is in this situation demanding more than he deserves, bro. Like, much more than he deserves. If you're demanding that they better come do anything, I don't care what the price is. Like, I'm not interested in the number. Like I said, just the tone that you having going in these negotiations, as if you have any leverage at all in this situation. Like Caleb Plant, you have no leverage, none. So whatever, I just don't get it. But of course, there's people out there that will support him. Why? Why would they support Caleb Plant and what he said? Because they hate Canelo. I've already seen a couple of videos. Like, yeah, Canelo don't need to be cheap. He need to do this. Canelo need to do that. He need to make fights. He need to make this fight with Caleb Plant because we don't want to see him fight no Anthony Durrell. So they're already starting to, it appears, accept that Caleb Plant is making a demand. Now, here I go. And this, guys, I just kind of read through stuff, and this is where I put things together. So I'm talking about Caleb Plant. I still say he's an idiot, but let's see if, this is what I came up with. Like, I came up with Adrian Broner. The only thing I could figure was his leverage. The only thing that I could figure Caleb Plant believes his leverage is that Canelo's desperate. Because the mere mention of an Anthony Durrell fight, it ticked me off as a Canelo fan. Not literally, but I was like, hell no, I don't want to see that fight. So maybe on Caleb Plant and his team, maybe they have in their head that well, Canelo's getting a little desperate, and we're good, we're a big enough name. The fans would definitely be satisfied with that fight, which I would. I'm pretty sure most people would be satisfied with that fight if that was the next fight for Canelo. So now maybe we could put the squeeze on him, and maybe that's why he's coming with this kind of tone or with this type of attitude, because maybe he feels like that's his leverage in this play versus Canelo during this COVID-19 situation. So, Unbiased, what you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how real the Durrell option was, but I feel like somebody came out and dismissed that too. But I'm not going to say it for fact that that's not true. So, Durrell as an option, that's horrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on board with that at all. Derevyanchenko, Burley Joe Saunders. Those guys, those are good names to me. Durrell, hell no, I don't want to see that, because that's a tune-up to me. So if he was coming back and fighting a tune-up, you know what I'm saying, which I don't think DAZN wants to spend money on. I think they want to make a big fight for Canelo. That's why they wanted Triple G in him, so that they can come and make money back, because they're hurting right now with this whole epidemic. So definitely Durrell off the table. Caleb Plant probably sees that as an opportunity to try to get money, but he's not really a big name like that. So that's why he should slap himself for thinking like that, because he's not a big name where that would be the huge money fight that DAZN would want in the first place. So yeah, he really just needs to slap himself in general, because he's just out here talking stupid.
Right. So Hefe, what do you think about that scenario? You think maybe he and his camp are taking that perspective to it? Maybe they have leverage because they thought that Canelo may be getting desperate since he mentioned the Durrell fight. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I would say that's part of it. That's why I think inside of the Golden Boy team, they're giving out names just to give these other dudes who they're negotiating with, like, just to let them know that we have options, which they really don't. It's a front, but they're making it seem like they have options. But I think they don't, man. That's why they're going after Derevyanchenko, Plant, like all these weird ass names that you wouldn't think they would be going after. But yes, I think it's a desperation move by Golden Boy, and I think he's pricing himself out. I don't really think he wants that money, bro. Because I think even if they give him the money he wants, I don't think he's gonna take the fight. Some other excuse is gonna come up.
Yeah, I don't think he wants the money either, man. Something is just not. South Croy, Wasee said neither Benavidez and Plant Management agree that they will fight each other soon, and that's a problem too. Why they running around? Those two clowns need to fight each other. South Croy said the Wilder effect is called the ridiculous low ball argument. Wow, Prime Fight Champion said Derevyanchenko lost to GGG and Jacobs. Still going to make money. Plant, you idiot. Thank you. And you know what else, too, guys? I can't even allow Caleb Plant to have that you idiot all alone. Adrian Broner need to share some of that, too, so he can sit up there on the you idiot box, because you're not getting no 10 million. You're not getting 5 million. You ain't getting 2 million, Adrian Broner. You idiot. So moving on. Both of them get to share the you idiot box today. And I don't know, guys. Only thing that I can say is I looked through everything. I read through the things Caleb Plant had to say, and that's the only thing I could come up with. Maybe he was thinking on those lines. If he wasn't thinking on those lines, then he just absolutely plumb lost his brain. Unbiased, I don't know if your phone died out or you dropped, but you can come back in. We put the link back in the chat just in case. And we do got 2 spots. One, if Unbiased comes back, for anybody who'd like to join the panel for today's discussion. Yeah, Canelo got only a few options, it seems like. Yeah. And I think that they may have been thinking on those lines, Think Cap, but who knows? I'm just speculating here. I can't be sure. It just sounds strange to me that Caleb Plant will come out and, job make demands. To me, it's just as idiotic as Adrian Broner demanding 10 million or anything close to it.
And D, and I would say all this mess comes from the DAZN with Triple G situation, bro. I don't know what type of power Triple G has over DAZN, man, which he shouldn't, bro. But Canelo should be fighting Triple G, man. That's why this whole mess is coming, bro. They thought Triple G was supposed to fight him in September. And
Yeah,
even if it was gonna be in an empty arena, but come on, bro, get that fight over with, man.
yeah,
Triple
that's
G's
a
acting out here like a diva, bro. Like I'm starting to really dislike this dude, and I actually liked him in the beginning, man. But
fact. Yeah.
it's all Triple
But he's
G's fault,
getting
man.
old, man. He's getting old, and that Denver and Chico fight took. Like, I ain't giving him no pass. He should have took that fight. I ain't giving him no pass at all. I'm with you on that. But he getting old. That bastard. He can't be. He know he can't be running into but so many more fights because it's time to cash out. Go home and cash out. Which is one of the reasons I think he really should have took the Canelo fight, because probably the biggest money fight you're gonna get. But he's got that contract with DAZN, so if he just suck out those last few fights and fight Canelo last, maybe he's thinking like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. But moving on to the next guy that I wanted to talk about in this Hashman Boxing in the building. What's good with you, Hashman? How you feel, fam?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. Every day I wake up is a blessing. Before I move to the next one, we got Caleb Plant and Adrian Broner in the You Idiot box. Would you like to comment on either one of these idiots? Because the price is high, the demand is high.
I just came. What were you talking about before?
Okay, so Adrian Broner, everybody knows this moron was crying for $10 million. Some people think maybe he was just trolling or whatever, but the demand is definitely too high, and there's no appeal with Adrian Broner was my thing. Like, he was just totally like outlandish because there's no appeal. You're not a draw anymore. You know what you're worth $10 million, so
yeah. He still has a big name, but I don't think 10 million is granted for him.
Right, yeah. And then with Caleb Plant, we were just talking about the Canelo situation because Caleb Plant just came out and said that he'll fight Canelo now, this, that, and third, but they better come right concerning the money. So, and I'm like, how do you even feel like
you know what it is? I think we're in a day and age where a lot of guys are trying to maximize as much of money as they can, you know what I mean? Because what happens is the money gets inflated, the guys are just making way too much money for not taking risks, and then when they fight a big fight, they want more than double what they earn. So if they get double their money, they still think that's not enough for a Canelo fight. They feel obligated to get more than 8 to 10 mil.
Yeah, and they know that Canelo. They know that Canelo is getting that whopping 35 million, and you know that's running through their mind. But they got to remember, Canelo's the number one guy in boxing, and he has a contract, so they have to pay him 35 million. But still, they thinking that 35 million. They think about things like them offering this worthless ass Charlo 7 million, and even saying he'll go as far as 10 million, because Hearn said he would go as far as 10 million. See, and they think about those things. So if you can offer this dude Charlo, oh no, you gotta pay me. But it just don't work like that, because Charlo, whether people like him or not, in a fight with Canelo would be a draw. It would be a draw.
It would.
So people don't have to like Charlo, but the fact that when you put a certain guy across the ring from you, it can make the fight that much bigger. Charlo would be that guy for Canelo. A lot of Canelo fans would want to see it, such as myself, just to see him beat the shit out of Charlo so people could shut it up. And then a lot of Charlo fans would want to see it because they actually think that he can win. So that's a draw. But Caleb Plant, Adrian Broner, you're not a draw for anyone. And Caleb Plant, like, you had the chance and blew it. So I don't know. Prime Fire Champion said, D, you should make You Idiot episode. Yeah. I was thinking about just kind of making a segment of You Idiot, just a segment during the donut shop in the morning, maybe. I don't know. I might do something with that Prime Fighting Champions. But we damn sure got 3 idiots up here today. We've already discussed 2 of them. I just wanted to get Hashman's kind of ideas on Caleb Plant before we move to the next idiot. Let me get to the chat right quick. Broner says Broner's way of trying to get back in the wrong. Yeah, Broner, he can't get back because he can't box anymore. I wouldn't be mad at Plant not fighting Canelo if he was going to fight Benavidez. Oh, hell yeah. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I'm with you on that, Wasee. GGG already signed an agreement to fight as mandatory. And yeah, SYSMT. Yeah. I seen that too. To hell with GGG, bro. He's going to get his ass whooped by the time he fights Canelo, because the longer he waits, the worse that fight is for him. Did that trash out. Yeah. South Korea said Broner need to get himself in shape and convince the promoter he ready to take someone. Man, Broner's finished, bro. Broner's just a gatekeeper. A gatekeeper with a name. Plant act like he the only boxer that puts in work in the gym. Right. Fuck him. If he wasn't a badass, he wouldn't be ducking and making unrealistic demands. Yeah, for real, man. Plant's bugging right now. Like, no, you can't have no tone. Take the fight or don't take the fight. Keep it moving. SYSMT is the modern day Malinaji. Damn, really?
Hey, yo, D, and I was gonna say, bro, I think the perfect opponent who they should offer Canelo's team, since they're desperate, I think Jarrett Hurd, man. I think they could get Jarrett Hurd, bro. If they offer him a good amount of money. It's a good name. It's a good tune-up for Canelo.
It's a good
and he has a size.
I don't think a lot of people would appreciate that fight, though. Canelo will get dragged for the Jarrett Hurd fight, I believe.
Is the real gonna get the fight?
Darrell, I doubt it, man. Nobody.
I'd rather have Hurd than Darrell, bro. Then Darrell just get his ass beat by Benavidez, man. Come on.
Yeah, he got busted up real good. If GGG getting old and drop that belt, champions fight champion. Yeah, you know, some people said that about Pacquiao too. Fight champions. And so like, yeah, if you're getting old, but hey man, they still willing to fight. I let them fight. AB can get 3 fight plan for 10 million. Yeah, Smoke. A couple of people agree with that too. I don't disagree with that, but this fool is talking 1 fight, 10 million, bro. Canelo Jamal would be a huge finance.
One thing I respect about AB. One thing I respect about Adrian Broner, he doesn't duck anyone.
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. Like I said, Broner's loco, El Loco. Hey, Hustle for VA, DNV in the building, baby. Richmond VA right here. What's up, Hustle? GGG wants to fight bums, look good with KOs. GGG's records stop with champions like Canelo, Jacobs, and Chinko. Yeah, and that's what people keep saying. But again, he was out with Danny Jacobs, with Devin Chinko, Canelo. He was getting up there, so his fans are going to counter that argument with that. Like, they wouldn't fight him when he was doing this. They waited until he got here, and then they fought him. So you know that's going to be heard. So, but I agree. Like, he got up, fought better guys, and then he couldn't knock them out. Even Brooke was standing up to him for 6 rounds or so. So prime fighting champions, to be fair, though, GGG still punches like a truck. Yeah, he does. He still hits hard. Yep, power's the last thing to go. Don't bet on the old guys versus the young guys. Nah, not unless their name's Pacquiao. GGG is still dangerous for a lot of these guys, but we still the body punches kill him. It is his kryptonite. Devin Chinko exposed him, and anybody that works his body is going to take him out of there. Canelo's going to kill his body the next time. Canelo's not desperate. Nah, he's not desperate. He get 35 million. Listen, this is the stupid thing. I know, Monster. It is funny. It's hilarious. This is the stupid thing. Mr. Two Hands Up. What's up with you, fam? I'm going to drop that link in the chat in case you want to pull up, fam. So this is the funny thing when people say Canelo's desperate. Bro, he gets 35 million whether he fights Plant, Murata, Darrell. It doesn't matter. Charlo, Hurd, like Hefe, it don't matter. He's going to get 35 million. So if you know that, how the hell are you desperate? It's everyone else is desperate to get in a fight with Canelo because it's a payday for them. And it's more money than any of them are going to make. No matter what offer they send them, it's going to be more money than anything they're going to make.
You also got a lot of people also saying, why don't they offer the boogeyman the money? Because I'm sure the boogeyman will take the fight. Or the supposed boogeyman.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I've been hearing.
I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder why they just. Well, see, this is the thing. Here's the thing, guys, about this whole thing. we've already broken down so many situations where these promoters and the networks and such are getting behind these things. Carlos Mendoza in the building. What's good with you, fam? So here's my idea on it. Eddie Hearn is working with the Zone. Okay, Oscar and Canelo with the Zone. Demetrius Andre under Eddie Hearn with the Zone. They don't want to clash them two fighters, bro. And I think it's like the Zone, and like when you got GGG out here, you got Charlo out here, you got 158 pounders out here, you have all of these other options for Canelo and the Zone to make money on all of these other fighters. Why make this Andre fight? But for all of you idiots out there, it ain't about Canelo being afraid or ducking Andre. It has nothing to do with that. The most that you can really logically think of is that the Zone does not want to clash their two champions because it's less money. It's the same shit Bob Arum does. It's the things that PBC does infamously. They don't want to clash their champions. Why the hell do y'all think Benavidez and Plant ain't fighting? Everybody keep asking about freaking Canelo and Andre. Well, why you think Benavidez and Plant ain't fighting?
I just had to come on because, you know, Andrade versus Canelo is not a big fight. That's not a fight that are going to get, you know, the fans riled up. Like, people like to fake and pretend like Andrade's a big name. He's not, bro. Like, he's simply not. So, you know, Canelo coming back, getting a fight, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be at 168 too at that. We were talking about Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders is a big name in boxing, whether people want to admit it or not, but a lot of people know his name. Who else? We were just talking about Caleb Plant. He's not the biggest name, but even Caleb Plant is a bigger name than Demetrius Andrade because Caleb Plant has his name attached to a Benavidez. Demetrius Andrade, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you're a boxing fan, you know what it is with Demetrius Andrade. You know his history, how many times he's let you down as a fan. That's why a lot of boxing fans are not fans of Demetrius Andrade because they know his history. He's pulled out of fights and ducked fights that would have made him a big name. And he really only has himself to blame. You know what I'm saying? And people want to defend all this other bullshit. But there's articles out there, like go read them shits. Nobody's making this up. Like, you know, they don't want to go in his past and, oh, they want to defend him now because now he actually wants to fight people. Like, bro, fighting Luke Keeler, you think that's going to make your name big?
Right.
Come on. It's a business, too, at the end of the day. We as fans, of course, I want to see Canelo go in there and knock Andrade out so he can shut up. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want to see that. And Charlo. But we know the business aspect of this. Andrade's not a big name, and it's his fault. Fighting Luke Keeler, like, I don't care. You could bring up Selecki all you want. Selecki's not a big name. No. Like people only bring up Selecki because of Danny Jacobs, who is a name, fought him.
Vanes Monterosen is literally Demetrius Andre's best fight and biggest name on his record, on his resume. Who else? Who else besides Vanes?
Bro, that's it. Vanes and fucking
that's his biggest fight and best name. All in one. All coupled in one. Vanes Monterosen. Now, is this a Hall of Famer? Is he a ATG? I mean, who is Vanes? That's it. So this is a champion that's supposedly the boogeyman at 160, and that is his best win in the history of him boxing. That's ridiculous, bro. Like, that's ridiculous. And Canelo has absolutely no reason to duck this dude. He can't beat Canelo. He can't. He won't. He can't. He won't. What the fuck, bro?
Yo, D, people are saying that Andrade is like a cleaner version of Erislandy Lara. I'm like, yo, what are you guys watching, bro?
A cleaner version? A cleaner version. So, Erislandy Lara has bad balance. Erislandy Lara throws looping punches that miss often. Erislandy Lara technical skills is less than Andre. So anybody that would say that would agree to all of those things, those three things I just said. Are you freaking kidding me? Man, Lara's punch placement is better than Andre's. Lara's technique is better than Andre. Lara's balance is better than Andre. In my personal opinion, Lars' IQ is higher than Andre's. What the hell are they talking about?
Right. And we have more fights to get to gauge it off of high quality opponents like Paul Williams, Canelo.
At
You know what I'm
least
saying?
Lars
Like,
has already fought Canelo and gave him a pretty good romp. You know what I mean? Now let's compare Canelo, which was Lara's best fight, to Vanes Monterosian, which was Demetrius Andre's best fight. Like, come on, people, stop this.
that's my thing. Like Andrade fans, bro, motherfuckers be delusional. I mean, people think I just hate Andrade. It's because I've been watching boxing.
It's just sensible. It's sensible. Salute, Obi. What's up with you, fam? Appreciate you coming through. All right, guys. So moving on, we have Adrian Broner. You idiot. Caleb Plant. You idiot. And the next person on the episode, and y'all can tell me if they deserve to be or not, but Ryan Garcia. I am going to put Ryan Garcia up here. Now, I've been giving Ryan Garcia, shout outs, like saying the right thing, but Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, is starting to get out of hand a little bit. So I think Ryan Garcia is deserving to be on You Idiot. So here's what he's saying: that the zone and them are screwing him over. Okay, because if I'm not mistaken, he said something about they tried to offer him $200,000 to fight in his next fight. Listen, my thing with Ryan Garcia is this: Ryan Garcia, yeah, you have a bunch of social media fans, but you ain't no superstar in boxing, kid. Like a lot of people know your name, but you are still a prospect, dude. And I know you're Golden Boy's #1 prospect, this, that, and the third. But who have you beat? Donald is probably his best fight, no? Who have you beat to start demanding that the zone pay? And then the zone exec came out and said that they promised Ryan Garcia to pay him over his contract minimum. So whatever he's complaining about, whatever Ryan Garcia is complaining about during this pandemic, the fact that you have not beat anyone significant, you have not done anything yet, you've not fought anyone yet significant, you're not the draw except to those little 16 and 17-year-old girls on social media, and they're still willing to pay you. You're contracted, dude, and they're willing to pay you over your contract minimum. Why are you crying, Ryan Garcia, during this pandemic? To me, Ryan Garcia, you idiot. I'll let y'all speak on it. El Jefe, El Mincho, what you think?
Man, I think Ryan Garcia, bro, he's starting to, he's starting to act like a diva. He is a diva. He fights like a diva. Like, this dude is getting out of hand, bro. Like, he had the opportunity to fight on July the 4th, but he didn't take the fight, man. He wanted more money than what he was already supposed to be given, bro. And especially now under these circumstances, bro, where people don't have as much money. The zone ain't, people ain't paying for the zone, so the zone don't got that much money, bro. So you know what Golden Boy did, bro? They went to the next man up. They got Virgil Ortiz, who they're gonna pay him less. He took the fight, and he's gonna take over the day, bro. That's a difference between a hungry fighter and a diva fighter, a celebrity fighter, man. So Ryan Garcia, man, you idiot, bro. You deserve no respect in the street, bro.
Well,
Hold on, man up, bro, and take these fights, bro.
All right, well, he gets a you idiot from me. He gets a you idiot from El Bencho. Unbiased. What do you think?
Listen, this is what I will say, right? I think Ryan Garcia, in the long run, will be the star that, for Golden Boy, if he stays around, right? But I do think he needs to, come to grips and realize we're in an epidemic right now, so he can't get paid all this, buku bucks. Like, he can't get buku bucks because we got this whole coronavirus thing happening. So I do think the zone after this, they had their issues. They need to hash it out because he's definitely a big player for the zone and Golden Boy. So they should hash it out. But yeah, he could get the you idiot now. I also saw that he was potentially going to fight Mares too. So maybe that fight later on will do good numbers and they could get that money You know what I'm saying? Then, but yeah, he really gotta, read the room and see that we're going through an epidemic right now. You can't be asking for all that money.
I think the Abner Maris fight is a shit fight for Ryan Garcia. I don't like that fight. I don't like that fight at all.
Well, the thing is, he's a prospect, right? If Ryan Garcia was a champion with a belt, I'd be on board with what you're saying. But that he's a prospect, and that fight itself will give him notoriety. So I think it'll do good for him and I'm saying, his handlers to get money on pretty much. But he don't hold the belt, so I'm not going to hold him to that regards like I would for Tank. Now Tank can't be fighting no Abner Maris, you know what I'm saying? But Ryan Garcia, prospect, still learning. So I'm okay with that for him, but not somebody like Tank.
Yeah. Well, I don't really necessarily like whatever his fight is. I don't really give a damn. My thing is, like what I'm talking about today, the demand, the high demand. Like, Ryan, take the money, bro. Take the money. It's over your contract. Like, he would have a complaint, like if they trying to say, well, look, we're in a bad time, so we're going to have to give you $175,000 or whatever is under his contract minimum. He's contracted. So if it's under, and then he say, oh, no, F that. Why y'all treat me like this? But they're talking about, to me, it seems like they're talking about working with you, bro. They're working with you. They're going to pay you a little extra than the minimum. Get there and fight, bro. Like, you got to build stardom. Like, a lot of these kids, it's the same thing. They want the money, the Canelo. He around Canelo. He around Canelo, just like Devin Haney's around Floyd Mayweather, probably riding in the Bentleys and Rolls Royces or whatever the hell, private jets. And he getting that taste of the high life. But Ryan, you ain't earned Canelo money yet. You haven't done in the ring what you need to do to earn Canelo money yet. So he see that, he tasting it, probably see Oscar De La Hoya spending $20,000 a day on cocaine and he wants some money. Nah, bro, you gotta slow down, slow your roll.
Yeah, man, like he's successful outside the boxing world. Yeah, he probably makes more money outside, but in boxing, bro, you gotta work yourself up up the ladder, man, like every other boxer, bro. You can't just go from $100,000 to $1 million, bro. You got to work yourself up, man. And I think the Abner Maris, I think it's a great fight. It's a great step up. Ryan Garcia, I think he would give him I think he'll give him some trouble just for Maris' experience and being shorter. He's gonna be pressing the action, but I think Ryan Garcia stops him in the late rounds.
Right, and that's the thing. T-Tone, he said Garcia talking like a 20. Well, he ain't 20. The motherfucker, 21. He only 20. He ain't 21 yet. This kid, his brain. Remember what I say, the brain ain't ready yet. And he not thinking straight. I don't know. So, Unbiased, you think you okay with him demanding more money or no? Oh, I don't know where Unbiased, you there?
Unbiased got that cricket shit, man.
Yeah, my bad. No. Yeah, I don't think he should be demanding. No, I don't think he should be demanding more money right now because he got to read the room. We're in an epidemic right now, so let's read the room. Understand that right now is not the time to be demanding. But he's young, right? He's young, so he don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Two Hands. And Mr. Two Hands said, and we don't know about no Dunham. He shouldn't be fighting that damn Abner either. That's bullshit, bro. That's a BS fight, bro. Like, come on, Abner's a little guy, dog.
Wait. How is Abner Maris come on, bro? Like, give Abner Maris his respect, bro. He's a 4 division champ, bro. He was about to fight Tank, bro. Now he's fighting Ryan Garcia, who's a contender, bro. I think that's a great step up, bro.
He was about to fight a drained Tank Davis at 130. That's what he was about to do. And I'm pretty sure his camp know that Tank was going to be drained at 130. That's what Abner Maris was seriously about to do. Fight a drained Tank Davis at 130. Fighting a Ryan Garcia. Right now, no, that's madness, bro, because this is at 135. Abner Maris, man, that's basically him jumping 2 weight classes, bro.
Yeah, but Abner Mars was the one he was the one bumping his gums, bro. So he's the one that asked for the fight, bro.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like
Well,
Ryan
I
Garcia
get
went
that.
picking at him.
Like Mikey Garcia running behind Spence. Rah. I want the fight. So he was the one crying for the fight. I get that, but I'm just saying, as far as Ryan, I'm not accepting that fight. That fight's crap, bro. I don't look at that as a good fight, a competitive fight. Ryan Garcia is gonna stop Abner Mars, and it ain't gonna be hard, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. If Ryan Garcia beats Abner Mares, bro, that's a better name than anybody on Teofimo Lopez, Haney, or Shakur Stevenson's resume,
Right.
bro.
Wasee said, keep in mind Ryan earns millions outside of boxing. But Ryan got to keep in mind that he earns millions, and boxing gave him a bigger face to earn those millions outside of boxing. They coincide with each other. But you're not a big as of a boxer as you are. Paige Van Zandt of the UFC. She makes way more money outside of the UFC than she does inside the UFC. So she knows the UFC can't pay her the kind of money as an Amanda Nunes or something like that. She knows she's a star in the UFC and she makes more money than they pay, but she's not in there demanding this and demanding that. Ryan Garcia's lost his mind. He can't do that. Like, okay, make your Instagram money and your modeling money, but if you want to do that full time, go do that full time. But you can't demand that they pay you all of this money because in this sport, you ain't worth it yet. You gotta earn that,
bro. It's like you being an Instagram model, bro, and going to McDonald's, bro, and expecting them to pay you fucking as much as you're earning on Instagram, bro. Like, it makes no sense, man.
Right, and Mr. Two-Heads, Ryan Garcia hasn't won a championship. He hasn't won one championship and think he should be getting paid a couple $1 million. Who is this dude? Like, who is this kid, bro?
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. You don't even understand this too. How can Oscar De La Hoya pay you $2 million when he needed at least $800,000 for his nose candy? He's taking out his nose candy fund, bro. It ain't gonna happen, dog. What's up, man? Can't even buy alcohol. Right. I know, Hustle. You gotta get somebody to sneak him a bottle in the hotel. They put him in the hotel room, his refrigerator empty. They don't got no bottles in there. You know what I mean? Young buck. Mr. Two Hands said that's not true. The zone is going to be okay. Everybody's suffering though. Pandemic. Yeah. The zone gonna be all right, bro. I'm pretty sure the zone has contingency plan. They backed by a lot of billionaires, not millionaires.
That's why they're selling the company, bro.
Man, have you seen that announced that the company sold or somebody?
No, I saw an article where they're saying they're selling part of the business, bro. They need funds.
No other company talked about making an acquisition or anything. The zone ain't going nowhere. They are. They were going to feed Abner Mars the tank. Abner's too small. His retina has been busted twice. Yeah, man. Like that fight's pointless and worthless to me, bro. I don't know, but as far as that guy with the 5-pound super chat, salute that guy finally passed El Jefe the joint. A great show as always. El Jefe has been blazing the good stuff. No doubt. I'll say this, man. Ryan Garcia needs to get in there and fight somebody relevant. He needs to stop with all of this thing about money because, look, the last time Ryan Garcia came out in the media and started making a whole bunch of fuss and hoopla, it was about money. But, kid, you ain't earned the money yet. Like, why do you keep making all of this fuss about money? And then, if let's not forget, guys, back then, they actually folded, basically, as far as the way I'm looking at it, and gave in to Ryan and gave him his money. So now you got your contract, bro, that you cried about before, without doing a goddamn thing, without winning one championship, but you've gotten that contract. Now you're crying again? Oh, hell no. And
that's crazy. That's crazy. How can you argue with your contract? You just signed.
Exactly. The contract that you signed and cried about before. Yeah, everybody remember he was in the media talking about threatening to walk. He had Canelo backing him and everything, threatening him to walk if they didn't do it right on the contract.
Did he have Abner Mars on the contract?
Right. Now you're complaining about the contract that you cried to get and signed for. Like Ryan Garcia, you idiot. So he deserves to be up here. So I don't know. I think we're unanimous that Adrian Broner deserves a you idiot today. Taylor Plant deserves a you idiot today, and Ryan Garcia deserves the you idiot today, and he can rest up there. But I want to talk about Manny Pacquiao now. Of course, I'm not putting Manny Pacquiao on no you idiot list, but here's why I brought him into the whole conversation about the high demand. It's not that Manny Pacquiao is the idiot. It's a lot of people I think are the idiots concerning Manny Pacquiao. First and foremost, and I'm just going by some of the buzz that I hear around, guys. First and foremost, I want to say this about Manny Pacquiao, and I don't even know why this is even a conversation, but I've seen it. Manny Pacquiao is not B-side to anyone. Not Bud, not Spence, neither of them. And I don't give a damn that Spence has 2 belts. Spence is my guy. Everybody knows Spence back. Get ready to get busy. But Spence, no. Manny Pacquiao's not B-side to you. Crawford, hell no. Definitely not B-side. But why is this conversation? So, everybody else concerning Manny Pacquiao, you idiots. Like, why is this a conversation? How is Manny Pacquiao B-side to any of them? Like, Hashman, what do you think about this narrative going around? Like, Manny Pacquiao being B-side to either Spence or, like, what is this demand, bro? You there, Hashman?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I think that's blasphemy. I don't think anyone's B-side. Everyone's B-side if they fight Manny Pacquiao. Even Thurman. Was Thurman the B-side, right? Thurman was the B-side for that fight. Can you hear me? Yeah. And it was like Pacquiao was the one that accepted Thurman. It wasn't like Thurman was calling out Pacquiao, and Pacquiao had the option between to fight Spence or Thurman, and he picked Thurman. So that just shows you he has the power to fight either of these guys. They want to fight him. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think anyone's B-side to Manny Pacquiao until he retires.
Yeah, no, I'm biased. No. Not. I haven't heard anything from Spence or his camp. I'm talking. I've seen a couple of videos talking about Manny being the B-side, but my thing is this: the only fights that he's been in talks with, they haven't really talked about Spence. They talked about Mikey Garcia, which we know he was the A-side net, and then Terrence Crawford. So my thing is, Manny's not B-side. We know not to Mikey. The only question could have been Crawford, but he can't be B-side to Crawford because Crawford has not fought a significant fight at 147 yet. And then he's got the belt, and we know Crawford's on the pound for pound, but Manny's an all-time great. It's amazing that he's still there. And he's clearly the cash cow. Like, listen, you're not going to get more money in the welterweight division fighting anybody, over Manny Pacquiao. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who Crawford fight. If Crawford fought Errol Spence, he's not going to – you guys think that Crawford gets more money fighting Errol Spence than if he fought Manny Pacquiao?
Yes, that's a bigger fight.
No.
Yes, it is.
I think
Crawford versus Pacquiao wouldn't even do 500,000 pay-per-view sales, bro. And Crawford versus Spence, that would do at least 800 to 1 million pay-per-view.
I think Pacquiao, Spence and Crawford is a bigger, more anticipated fight.
Yeah, man.
What do y'all think in the chat? Crawford make more money fighting Pacquiao or fighting Spence? I think Crawford makes more money fighting Pacquiao.
Pacquiao's already a fading star, bro. Like, many people don't like. People will watch Pacquiao, but if
Pacquiao used to get $1 million buys.
Yeah, man.
Listen, y'all looking at Spence draw on this, right? Pacquiao's draw is more than both of theirs. It's more than no. Pacquiao's draw alone is more than both of theirs combined. And
no, you're tripping. Right now in 2020, Spence got a lot of clout, bro.
No, come on, bro.
We're not talking about 2018. We're not talking about
I
You
don't
guys
disagree.
in the chat tell me.
Even the car accident, the whole the Crawford, all this drama, I just think it is gonna build up into a bigger fight. Because I'm telling you, Spence versus Crawford is a bigger fight than Manny Pacquiao versus if they fight each other. You know what I mean?
No, but I said, well, I don't know, man.
Because it's gonna do more pay-per-view buys. In my opinion, it's gonna do way more.
I'm not necessarily sure of that, bro.
You don't think so? That's the biggest.
Yeah,
Facts, bro.
It may.
Can you tell me another a bigger fight than that? Okay, Fury versus
Well,
AJ. Fury versus AJ.
It may
That's the
be
biggest
more,
fight in boxing.
It may be more pay-per-view buys, but I'll say this.
It's a
Regardless,
bigger fight. It's a bigger
Manny
fight.
Pacquiao ain't no damn B-side to nobody, regardless of all that, bro.
Well, with Spence is a 50-50, bro. That's the reason Spence didn't take the Manny Pacquiao fight. Because he wanted 50-50.
Why would
like Spence
50-50 to Manny? You know Spence wants
because he earned his position, bro.
Manny, but look, El Mencho, think about this. If Spence, if that was the case, why is Spence chasing Manny and Manny not chasing Spence?
No. Spence is not chasing Manny Pacquiao. He said if I could fight Manny Pacquiao, I would. No, but that's not chasing, bro. Because Spence already had the opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao. He declined it.
When?
He didn't want it. He declined like a couple months ago, bro.
Yeah. He's right. Hefe's right. Because Spence came off the car accident, and then Manny Pacquiao wanted to fight Spence.
Yes.
Straight after.
Yeah,
many sites reported on that.
I thought you were talking about before the accident. I heard about that nonsense. I paid no attention to that. I'm talking about prior to the accident. There was no his camp prior to that accident. Manny's camp came out and said they didn't want no parts of Spence or Crawford.
Didn't Manny Pacquiao call both of them out on Twitter?
No, Manny Pacquiao did. His managers in his camp was like, no, we don't want that fight. So Manny Pacquiao's a warrior. Like, let's not get it twisted. That's why nobody can say Manny Pacquiao.
I don't understand. I just don't understand why he wouldn't want to fight those two guys.
Why his camp wouldn't want him to?
He's good enough to beat both of them. Okay,
but Hashman, understand this, bro. Manny Pacquiao has the guts to fight all of these guys. So we're not talking about, but his camp, I'll find the articles. His camp came out and said they didn't want to take either one of those fights. Why would his camp say that? Because they're dangerous. Manny Pacquiao's in his 40s, bro. And he beat a Keith once upon a time Thurman. He didn't beat Keith one time Thurman. He didn't beat the Keith Thurman that won against Sean Porter. He didn't beat the Keith Thurman that won against Danny Garcia. He beat a Keith Thurman that was not himself. Now y'all talking about putting him in there.
But what about Spence?
Crawford?
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're saying who has more star power, and Spence has the same, if not more, than Pacquiao right now,
bro. I'm saying that
Manny Pacquiao doesn't want to fight Spence. No.
Did you see what Spence put on his Twitter, bro? Recently,
he's still B-side to Manny Pacquiao, bro. Manny Pacquiao.
He's not B-side towards Manny Pacquiao. Spence himself said it. I'm not B-side to nobody. I put in my work, bro.
Well, Spence ain't gonna want to be. I'm saying, okay, we'll put it this way. I don't give a fuck whether you call it 50-50. My whole thought in the beginning of this, before we get off context, Manny Pacquiao is not B-side to anyone. That's my whole point, bro. You know, we could say Spence 50-50 and they could cry, but I don't care about those two belts. But you got clowns out here, and I'm not getting into any names because, again, and you guys can probably guess who some of these clowns are anyway, saying that Manny's team need to know their role and know their place when it comes to these negotiations. And it's solely because of Spence's two belts. But throw all of that out the window. Manny Pacquiao's no B-side anyone.
Okay, tell me what Manny Pacquiao brings other than the belts. Because his fan base is slowly dwindling, bro. Like this dude, he's not the star he once was.
The biggest draw
Texas,
division.
No. Hold on.
I don't think he is anymore.
Bro, Spence got a whole state behind him, bro. Spence is the younger star. Spence is more explosive right now, bro. Spence is more entertaining. Spence is in the spotlight, bro. Manny Pacquiao, we only see him once he comes for training camps, bro. We see Spence every day, bro. Every day I pick up the boxing news, bro. I see Spence. Every time I see a boxing video, I see Spence, bro. I don't see Manny Pacquiao, man.
you think that Errol Spence's fan base. Now, when I say this, Hashman and Micho, think of this. When I say Errol Spence's fan base, boxing fan base that's going to pay money is bigger than Manny Pacquiao's. No way, dog. No way.
Yes. Yes.
You just said
Spence sold out a stadium, bro.
Hold on. You just said Spence has a state behind him. Pacquiao got a country behind him, and other countries behind him.
Yeah, bro, but that country is like 400 miles away, bro.
No, what I'm saying, and he got people in this country behind him, and other countries behind him. Remember, LFA, there is no, everybody's been on television right now. Everybody's on television right now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Pacquiao's still a star, bro, but let's not make it like he's
Pacquiao's
a much bigger star than Spence, bro. Spence right now, I think his clout has overpassed Manny Pacquiao, bro. Right now, I'm not talking about 2, 3, 5 years ago. I'm talking about right now, man.
No.
Like, let's think about it. Spence sold out a stadium, bro.
He didn't
a whole stadium.
He didn't sell it out.
Yes, he did. He sold out a stadium, bro. Hold on. To put it in perspective, bro. He sold. Hold on, bro. Hold on. To put it in perspective, bro. He sold more tickets than Manny Pacquiao versus Margarito, which was like what 10 years ago when Manny Pacquiao was in his primes, bro.
Because of Mikey Garcia. I don't know.
No, bro. Let's not do that, man. Let's stay on topic. Let's say what Spence did, bro. I didn't come here to debate, bro. I'm just giving out facts.
You don't have to debate, but you got to be realistic. A lot of those fans was because of Mikey, and that's what Hashman is.
The Mexicans came out because of Mikey.
So we could say the same with Margarito. Margarito, he's also Mexican, bro.
But here's the thing: right now, Manny does not need a Mikey Garcia to carry fans. Spence needed Mikey Garcia to carry those fans. Manny carries fans. He doesn't need a Mikey. Spence needed Mikey to get those numbers, and that's a fact, bro. You can't sit here and deny that.
That's a fact. That's a big fact.
That's a fact. Manny doesn't need that. I mean, so it's like, I don't understand, guys. Like, we're talking about an active legend right now. And I was just listening to your thoughts on it. And I know that you guys see the younger community. You guys have to understand something. A lot of young people know these fighters, but they don't support the sport like we do. They know these fighters and they got popularity on social. They don't support the sport, bro. They don't buy pay-per-views. They don't watch boxing matches.
Wait, hold on, bro, because you just said a bunch of lies, bro. I can speak as a young fan, bro. Hold on. I've been to Spence fights. I bought his pay-per-views, bro. I have a man down shirt, bro. I have a man down cap, bro. So don't make it seem like young fans are not really into the sport, bro.
I just said fans like us.
I've been buying Spence gears for years, bro. I've been having the man down shirt.
You don't represent the whole entire young community. Do you understand? Like, this is all you have to think about, LFA. And this even with your community right now. If the boxing community in the younger generation was that popular, we wouldn't be at the bottom or in the YouTube community. Like gaming, reaction videos, all of that. That's what the young people are watching. They're watching people talk about what happened in Kobe Bryant situations and Dwayne Wade. They listening to people talk about that. This is your generation. That does not translate to boxing. So they are famous and popular amongst those people, but they're not the people that's spending the money, that's buying the tickets, that's buying the pay-per-views. They're doing other things. So yeah, they're popular with these guys on social media. When you look at a Manny Pacquiao, first and foremost, he fought Floyd Mayweather. There's a lot of people that hated Floyd Mayweather and they love Pacquiao. And they weren't just Filipino fans. Manny Pacquiao is going to bring a certain amount of money regardless of who's across that ring from him. These two guys, Spence and Crawford, they don't have that allure. They don't have it at all, bro. Manny is still clearly the cash cow at 147. You could say he's losing his luster, but even a little slip of luster is still more than these guys have, bro.
All I'm saying, when you come at Spence, bro, come correct. That's all I'm saying. If Manny Pacquiao wants to fight,
nobody's supporting Spence the way I'm supporting him because I'm supporting him for real. Like,
you got a man down shirt. You got a man down shirt.
Hold on for a second. Spence came on that video, on that interview with Byron Scott and Stephen Jack, And he said himself that fans like me, that's the support we need. It's nothing wrong with telling them where he's slipping up. That's what he said. So forget about all the Spence fans and y'all can't tell that, man. Y'all can't tell. Spence accepts that from fans like me himself. So the hell with what everybody else think. Like, I'm a real Spence fan. Man. Yeah, and Spence.
No, I'm a real Spence fan too, bro.
I know, but I'm a real Spence fan. I'm not saying nothing about your fanship. I'm just saying I'm a real Spence fan. So, yeah, it's just like this, bro. When we look at these situations in boxing, I just come from boxing. That's it. B-Space in the building. What's good with you? Red Cliff in the building.
Spence ain't a mega star, by the way. Let's not get that twisted. He's not as big as a lot of people think he is. Because
he's definitely not a bigger star than Pacquiao.
Listen, boxing is down in the pecking order. It's like American football, baseball, NHL, or other sports.
Bro, how are you gonna say that Spence is not big, bro, when you're not even from the US, bro? You don't know how big Spence is, man.
Okay.
Spence went over there to the UK and sold out a stadium, bro. What are you speaking of, bro?
What are you talking about?
Okay, hold on.
The reason why.
Hold on, Hashman.
Wait, can I speak, please?
Yeah. It was Kell Brook, bro. We don't even have to go. We don't have to go there. Spence just came on. Hold on, Hashman.
Did he say no? Can I respond back?
Yeah, you can, but hold on real quick, because I just did an interview. I just did a video with an interview he had. Not an interview, a video with an interview that Spence had with Brian Custer, and he just talked about this Kell Brook fight. And what Spence said himself is that nobody over there was for him, El Jefe. He just said this in the interview with Brian Custer. Nobody over there was for him. He said they was cool the week lead up to the fight, but the night of the fight, everybody was giving him dirty looks.
Wait, hold on. Didn't Mayweather get the same treatment also? Didn't Mayweather used to get booed in his fights, bro?
Hey, you gotta chill. I'll come back with that now.
Listen, don't compare
Mayweather. You cannot sit here and say that Spence sold those fans out. UK fans follow their fighters across. Did you see all of the fans that came to Vegas?
Spence doesn't even have 1 million followers.
Didn't have anything.
He's a big star. He's not that big star that you think he is. The guy doesn't have the charisma as other fighters. He doesn't. He's not.
Spence don't have the charisma, bro?
Spence is boring.
No, you're tripping, bro. I think he never followed his IGs, bro. Like, Spence has always been a entertaining dude, bro. It's just that you don't like the swag that he brings, bro. You want him to be like AB, bro. He don't gotta be like AB, bro.
Time out.
Tank is a bigger name.
Time out. All right, guys, hold on. Time out for a second. Spence done, because like this not even really. We got to get back on topic because we getting off topic. We talking about Spence. Here's the thing. This is more or less about Pacquiao. It's not really just concerning Spence. It's concerning Crawford, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, or anybody else who wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. The point is, Manny Pacquiao is not the A side to any fighter. And at 147, he's not. They're going to have to conform to how Manny Pacquiao wants to make this fight happen. He's not gonna have to give in to any catch weight or anybody's demands in a fight. It's going to be, Pacquiao's way. As far as the money split or any of that, I'm not really into that. But Pacquiao's not going to have to conform to any demands with these fighters. That's for sure. Luis Puente in the building. What's up?
I had to take a quick 5-minute break at work, brother, to say something to El Jefe. So he says all of Texas is behind Earl Spence, right?
Right.
That's what so he's the A side and all this. Over 100 million people live in the Philippines, and they're down for Manny Pacquiao. He's like a god to him.
Yeah.
So how are you even debating that?
Wait, who's this? Who's this, bro?
Let him finish talking.
No, I didn't catch his name, bro. So I could know.
We don't do that. Don't come back with that. You got to be quiet and let him talk. It's Luis Puente. Go ahead, Luis.
Okay,
I get what he's saying. You could tell Jefe's young. I mean, I'm not too old myself. I'm in the 30s. I'll tell you that right now. But the fact that you're saying that Earl Spence is the A side to Manny Pacquiao is just idiotic, man. Idiotic. Go to the Philippines and see how many people idolize this guy, man.
Yeah.
and you want to go with the fact that Texas, because Texas, he sold out. No, he didn't. Mikey Garcia helped him do that. Miss me with that bullshit. And that's all I got to say about that, brother. You guys keep doing what you're doing, man. And El Jefe, I mean, you're funny and shit, but you're like the people on Jerry Springer, brother. You're just there for show.
Nah, bro, hold on, bro. Like you said a lot of things that I didn't even say, man. First of all, I didn't say he was an ASAT. I said come correct when you come at Spence, bro. I said it should be a 50-50 split. That's what I said. I never said Spence is the ASAT over Manny Pacquiao. And second of all, Spence sold out a lot of seats in the AT&T Stadium, bro. You can't tell me that because I was there, man. I was there at the stadium and I was seeing everything, bro. And everybody was everybody was wearing a man down shirt, bro. There's more people wearing man down shirts than Mikey shirts, man. And I could guarantee you that, bro.
The only person who's gonna be a man down is when Crawford catches that ass.
Okay, now you're bringing something else, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's another.
Look, bro, I'm not trying to mess with you, man. I'm just playing with you, man. But you probably know more boxing than me. I don't know. But I'm just telling you right now, dude.
No, it's not about boxing. We're talking about the business right now. Boxing.
Okay. The business aspect is that everybody's chasing Manny Pacquiao for a reason. He's got that money behind him. He sells, bro. You can say what you want, but it's Manny Pacquiao all the way, bro.
Man, you must have a Filipino wife or something, bro. Go ahead, man.
Full-blooded Mexican like you, brother. You can lie and say all you want, El Mencho. And knock it off with those cartel names, bro. You ain't scary.
A lot of cartel names. You see that too, don't you, Luis?
Hell yeah.
Check it out.
All right, brother. You guys keep going. I'm over here truck driving. I gotta get back to work.
All right, Luis. Thanks, bro, for jumping on right quick.
Peace out, bro. Have a good one.
Enough with the Spence stuff. Again, back to Manny Pacquiao, bro. And I get you, LFA. So we'll take that. We'll just agree to disagree. Your opinion is that Spence is 50-50 with him for whatever reason. I don't think that the belts or anything do enough to make him that. I'm just saying this, that Pacquiao, this is where I'm going to leave this at with Pacquiao and anybody, because it was going back and forth with Spence, but it's not really about Spence. It's packing any of those fuckers at 147. King Lucho, what's up? Pacquiao, Mikey, Danny, Spence, Crawford is not B-side to any one of them and don't have to conform to any demands. This is all I'm saying about Pacquiao. He doesn't have to conform to any demands, and he's not we cannot consider him B-side to any of them. So anybody coming in,
but it's not that he's conforming, D. Well, let me just say this real quick. It's not that he's conforming to anything, bro. It's just come correct. When you come at Spence, come correct. That's all Spence is saying.
But that's the thing. He doesn't have to come at Spence. He doesn't. He doesn't have to come at Spence. He can come at Spence.
Well, good luck fighting Crawford for crumbs, man, because that's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be fighting Crawford for crumbs.
He won't fight Mikey for crumbs, not over on the zone.
Bro, Mikey, he's already done. He's not as much of a fool as he once was. A lot of people lost respect for Mikey.
Let's not mix the respect laws or the ability to win the fight versus the money he'll make. Because all I'm talking about is the money he'll make. He'll make plenty of money over on the zone with Mikey. So here's the thing. Manny Pacquiao can tell Spence and Crawford, he can hand them a take it or leave it deal. They cannot do vice versa. You understand this? Manny Pacquiao can say, look, this is what we're going to do. If y'all ain't, peace out. I'm out. And it's going
You're acting like Manny Pacquiao don't need the money, bro. Manny Pacquiao got to pay his taxes, bro.
It's not that.
You know how much he owns in taxes?
He doesn't need anything. He doesn't need the money.
He needs the money.
Hold on, listen. He doesn't need the money. He doesn't need it for his legacy. He doesn't need it for anything. See, here's the thing. Manny Pacquiao is a walking Hall of Famer right now. He's a walking ATG right now. And he can retire and he'll be that. Spence getting Pacquiao on his name, great for Spence. That's a legend on him. Crawford getting Pacquiao, great for Crawford. He doesn't fucking need them for that. He doesn't fucking need them for anything. And just like I told you, he can go to them and say, look, this is what we're going to offer. Okay, fine, I'm out. And go fight Mikey. Go fight Danny or go fight Spence. And if it's Spence, he can say, okay, I'm out. And go fight Mikey, go fight Danny, go fight Crawford. So the ball is in his court. And this is what everybody need to understand when it comes to Manny at 147. The ball is completely in his court, period. Like, it's no argument with that. Jedi in the building. What's up with you, boxing Jedi? You know, so
I think we could just agree to disagree, man. I think
that about 10 minutes ago, but you kept going. I did say that, but yeah, we did arrive at that point.
no, bro, because you're acting like Spence needs Pacquiao. Like Spence is making like Spence could retire right now, and he's already a Hall of Famer. Like, he don't need Pacquiao.
Is he an all-time
Yeah,
great?
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Come on.
What? Wait,
He's an all-time great at 147, bro.
No. An all-time great of boxing. Is he an all-time? Is he up there with the Chavez and the Alves and the Haglers? No, he's not. If he retired right now today, you know damn well he's nowhere close to that. And the problem is, if Manny does, he is that already. So it's no comparison, bro. These silly comparisons.
Look at the age difference, bro.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, and the fact that he's still.
No, that's what I'm saying. He don't need Manny Pacquiao, bro. Manny Pacquiao should be retired already, bro. Manny Pacquiao should have been retired years ago, bro.
You're acting like Spence is a young fighter. He's 30 years old.
He is a young fighter, bro. You know at what time Mayweather became a pay-per-view star, bro? He became a pay-per-view star at 30, bro.
Bro, chill for a second. He needs. Hold on, chill. You can't, Jefe, I don't even know why you're sitting here arguing with him.
He's fun.
It has to. First off, you're saying that he would be an all-time great. First off, for him to even think about being an all-time great, only fighting at 147. Hold on.
Yeah.
Chill. Only fighting at 147, he will have to clear the division out like he claimed he wanted to, Jefe. If you even thought about him being an all-time great or a Hall of Fame or anything, he has to clear this only division he's fought at. He has to do that. To get that done, he has to get Manny Pacquiao for that. So there's no way you can say Spence don't need Manny. Manny don't need to clear the division out. He doesn't need to do anything. He's already done everything he needs to do. Spence needs Manny, period, bro. You gotta understand this.
No, but who said he has to clear the division, bro? He could fight Bud and then move up, bro.
No, this is not a debate. Like you said, this is not a debate. You have to listen now.
I'm not debating. I'm just rebuttaling you.
But you gotta listen. Spence said that he's going to clean this division out. So he's accountable for that, period. There's no getting around that. Spence said, man down, he has to clear this division out. And he even came recently and said he's going to clear this division out. So he's accountable for that.
Yeah, he said he's free
for that. Okay? To get this division cleared out, he needs every one of those fucking belts. So therefore, he still needs Spence for that. For legacy purposes to get Manny Pacquiao. He needs Manny Pacquiao for that. He needs Manny Pacquiao for the belt. He needs Manny Pacquiao, period. Manny doesn't need him at all. El Jefe, and there's nothing the only thing that you're doing right now is you're not accepting this. That's it. You're just not accepting
Okay, can I respond now?
Yeah,
can I respond?
Go ahead.
Okay, he said that. Earl Spence said that, bro. But you also have to look at the circumstances that are going on, bro. He got to fight Bud Crawford. And if the fight with Manny Pacquiao, it don't make sense. It don't make business sense, bro. The fight's not going to happen, bro. So he could say anything he wants, bro. But it all comes down to the circumstances of the fight, which we are speaking of right now, the circumstances about the 50-50. But you said that.
Hey, stop, dog. Stop. Because Spence just said himself also. Like, you're making this stuff up, but you ain't listening to what Spence said. He just said in this interview, bro. Spence just said in this interview that he's fighting Manny and Crawford before he moves this. Now you're talking about what Spence don't got to do. See, Spence has locked himself into doing these things, El Jefe. Okay? So I don't know what you're talking about right now. Spence said he has to fight these guys. Spence said he has to clean the division out. So what are you talking about?
All right, we could agree to disagree. Let's move on.
No, it's a video up. I have a video up with Spence saying this out his mouth. We can't disagree that Spence said it out his mouth when he said it out his mouth, El Jefe. On my video. Manny Crawford, priority. He had Danny Garcia as third. Do you understand this, El Jefe? This is what Spence is saying, El Jefe. Not D. Jefferson making it up. Not D. Jefferson being biased. I'm only taking Spence words that you're not accepting right now, El Jefe. Spence words that you refuse to accept. Manny Crawford, priority. Clean out division, priority. He's locked into all of that, El Jefe. And it is nothing that you can say, don't give me no business, no COVID, no nothing. Because Spence said he has at least 3 fights, no more than that. And that the 2 of the 3 fights has to be Manny and Crawford. So what the hell are you talking about, El Jefe? Please.
No, I think we just got different perspectives, but shout out to Wood, man. Shout out to the
I
chat.
don't know what perspective you got because it's totally outside of Spence's perspective also. So it's just as simple, El Jefe. Here's the deal. He needs Pacquiao, bro. I don't know why you going through all of this and it's so hard for you to say, okay, yeah, he needs Pacquiao. It's just the facts, bro. Like, I'm not trying to put anything on the guy that I root for. Spence is my guy. It's easy enough for me to admit whether I'm a fan of his or not. He needs Pacquiao.
No, he needs Pacquiao, bro. But when it comes to the business, okay, never mind. Let's go. Let's move on.
Thank you. Now we're done because we just went through all of that for you to say, yeah, he needs Pacquiao. That's my whole point, bro. So it's all good though. Here's the thing. It's a lot of high demands in boxing today. A lot of them are on Pacquiao's shoulders. So this is where I put Pacquiao on the whole list or on the whole topic of the discussion. These guys need to, in my opinion, they all need to step in line. We don't need to hear anything about Pacquiao having to, he doesn't have to do anything. Pacquiao has to sign a fight, and keep moving on about his business. That's all Pacquiao has to do. Now, when it comes to the other 3 guys that we talked about today, Caleb Plant, Adrian Broner, and oh my gosh, bro, I'm losing my mind. Ryan Garcia. Their demands are too high. They need to step in line. Adrian Broner needs to retire, in my opinion. Caleb Plant needs to fight Benavidez. Get that fight, unify. Because, if Caleb Plant decided to unify with Benavidez and he got that belt, then I could accept his tone saying, well, yeah, we can make this Canelo fight, but they got to come right. Then he can have a tone and say that because now he's a unified champ at 168 and Canelo can't just come to him anyway. But at least go unify first, Plant. You idiot. Go do something first. You have to at least do that, So, Ryan Garcia, shut your mouth, bro, and take the money. That's what I want to end, say with Ryan Garcia. Shut your mouth, young kid. Take the money. You cried about a contract before. They gave you the contract. They said that they'll pay you more than your minimum that you agreed upon. Take the money. Shut your mouth. Nobody's doing you wrong. It's a pandemic. It's affecting the whole world, bro. Everyone. Excuse me. So, Adrian Broner, go smack yourself. That's what I say about Broner. Go smack yourself, dip your head in a bucket of acid and come out like the Joker. Because that's all you are, Broner, a Joker. I don't know what. Broner must have sniffed some bad drugs or something because he's not getting anywhere near what he wants. But Broner's not really, I just put him on here because of the high demand factor. He's not anything that's going to disrupt boxing in any way. We want to see Ryan Garcia achieve. We want to see him fight. We want to see this kid. Golden Boy wants to see him achieve because they got money vested into him. You know what I mean? We want to see Caleb Plant unify, either give up the belt or go collect another one. So he'll affect the 168 division. These things, we Manny Pacquiao, we want to see things happen. Nobody really cares about Broner. But the facts of the matter are these boxers of any sort, whether it's the guys asking for too much money on the outside, chasing down Manny Pacquiao, Anthony Joshua, or Canelo Alvarez, or whether it's the idiots like Ryan Garcia, Caleb Plant, Adrian Broner. Either side of the field, guys, they got to get their mind right because right now is not the time to be haggling over dollars. Right now is not the time to have the high demand in boxing. It's not going to do us any good. Not going to do us any good as fans. It's not going to help us get the fights that we want to get. And we kind of slipped off today with the Spence. Appreciate you, El Jefe. El Jefe got it charged up. El Jefe did come back and bring some fire right back to the live, back and forth with the Spence as usual. Thanks for coming through, El Jefe. You got some closing thoughts, fam? What's your ideas on the high demand in boxing? You know?
Yeah, man. It was it was a good live, bro. I'm glad to be back, man. It was the butterfly effect. El Jefe's gone. El Mencho has resurrected, man, in a different form, bro. But we had three idiots, bro. We had Ryan Garcia, AB, and Caleb Plant, man. Step up your game,
let's
bro.
highlight them. Let's highlight the idiots for the day for everybody. Let's highlight them.
I would put Manny Pacquiao up there too, bro. But it's your show,
Manny don't deserve to be no idiot, man. We can't do that to Manny. This is the idiots. We highlight them. Adrian Broner. For all of you guys coming in late, Adrian Broner is the idiot today because he's demanding $10 million or anything close for a fight. Not a 3-fight, 4-fight deal. He's demanding $10 million. So, Adrian Broner, you on the card today. You idiot. You have anything to add about Adrian Broner, El Jefe?
Man, stop doing drugs, bro. Go to rehab. And stay off social media, bro. That's what I would give him advice for, bro.
All right. Next in line, I'll let you start with this idiot.
Man, Caleb Plant, bro. I don't know what to say about Caleb Plant, bro. He's been exposed so many times, bro. This dude, he's just looking to cash out versus either Benavides or Canelo, man. That's why he's asking for money that he's not going to receive, man. So he's just pricing himself out of the Canelo fight, and he's also an idiot, man.
Facts. Caleb Plant, you on the card today, you idiot. Let me tell you something. You blew your chance the first time. And yes, you blew it because you had 75 days. And I'm going to consistently say this about you, Plant, and all of these other fighters. If you stay in shape in between fights, say like Terrence Crawford, like Floyd Mayweather did, like the Charlos do, like Deontay Wilder does, if you stay in shape in between fights, 75 days is plenty enough time. I don't want to hear this. You know, Tevin Farmer was fighting 4 or 5 times a year. All of the old greats fought 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a year. I'm tired of you guys with this not enough time. You had 75 days, so you blew it. You turned it down. So don't you come back now talking about how somebody better come right. Caleb Plant, you idiot. So he's the second one up on you idiot today. And the third guy up for you idiot today is this young punk, Ryan Garcia. Still, breath, how they say, breath smelling like Similac, wet behind the ears. Boy, earn your keep, man. Fight somebody. Get a belt first. Make a name for yourself in the sport of boxing and not on social media, and then demand money that's over the amount that has been agreed upon on your contract. Ryan Garcia, the zone is not doing you bad. Ryan Garcia, Golden Boy's not doing you bad. Ryan Garcia, you idiot. What you want to say about Ryan Garcia, El Jefe?
Yeah, man. Ryan Garcia, he's young and dumb, but I think he needs to earn his place in the sport of boxing. He got to understand the sport of boxing is like a ladder, bro. It's step by step. You can't go from 1 step to fucking 10 steps, bro. So that's advice I would give a man as a man, a young man that's been through a lot of stuff. That's advice I would give Ryan Garcia.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man. Well, hey guys, like I say, man, just lower your expectation, fighters. Lower your expectations. A lot of you people lower your expectations. El Jefe, appreciate you coming back, bro. John Daly just stepped up in the building. What's up with you, John Daly? He said D is not pulling his punches today. Oh, no. Special you idiot segment today. We had 3 of them. Give me some closing thoughts, El Jefe.
Man, just smash the like button, man. Smash the subscribe button, bro. And keep your game up, bro. Because I'm here to push you to the next limit, D. So step your game up, bro. Because you know I come with this different energy, bro. I got to check you sometimes, like on the Spence situation, bro. But that's what Boxing Talk is all about, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
All right. Peace out to you. Thanks for coming on, fam. Well, guys, appreciate all you guys coming through. pretty good topic. I had fun today. Shout out to El Jefe. El Jefe back. The new El Jefe, new and improved El Mencho. No more craziness. I like the new improved El Jefe. Hey guys, thank you for coming out, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like for me. We always gonna have fun like this. Something different, guys, every day. Never know what it's gonna be. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.